Once upon a time, there were three men: Leo, Ken and Fred. Leo always trusted the authorities. When COVID-19 became an issue, he stayed home, wore a mask, kept a distance and disinfected his hands just like they told him. And then there was the vaccine. He got the shot. Finally, life would return to normal. Wait, did it really? No, he found out that he could still catch the virus. He could still pass it on to others. He could still get sick. And he could still die from the virus. On top of that, he also found out that the vaccine had not been tested for 5 years, which is what they always do with new medication. Besides, living in a sterile environment had already caused his immune system to disappear. Leo could die from a common cold, and the long-term side effects of the vaccine were unknown. Leo's life was filled with fear. Ken usually trusted the authorities, but he had some common sense. When COVID-19 became an issue, he stayed home, wore a mask, kept a distance and disinfected his hands just like they told him. And then there was the vaccine. But wait, new medication is always tested for 5 years before it's considered safe. Ken refused the vaccine. However, living in a sterile environment had already caused his immune system to disappear. Ken could be killed by a common cold. Fred was always skeptical. When they said something in the media, he used to check with alternative media. Alternative media are sometimes full of nonsense, but sometimes they tell the truth when the authorities lie. When COVID-19 became an issue, he stayed home at first, but then he found out that some things just didn't add up. So he wore a mask only when he had no choice. He didn't disinfect, he didn't keep distance, and his immune system remained active. And then there was the vaccine. But wait, new medication is always tested for 5 years before it's considered safe. Fred refused the vaccine. But his immune system was still active. He didn't fear the virus. It was attacked as soon as it entered his body. And so the chance of him passing the virus on to others was nearly non-existent. And Fred fights for his freedom. And yet, Fred was blamed for the ongoing pandemic, which was a lie in itself because the pandemic was over in May 2020. The number of sick people sank below the standard. The world has turned upside down. The crooks are celebrated and the heroes are blamed.